think we're live. I sure hope so. Good evening, everyone. Jason here with Phase Shift Games. I am just gonna make sure that I'm actually live. I believe it is. So if anyone chiming in can just give a chat, that would be great, just to confirm. But I believe everything's looking good. So good evening. I wanted to take a little bit of time to let you know all about this upcoming ExtraLife charity fundraising event. You've probably seen a number of announcements that I've sent out through my personal Facebook page, through Phase Shift's page, and maybe if you have collective friends with myself and my friend Mike Boucher, you've probably seen stuff from him as well. He's my co-captain for this effort. So I wanted to take a little bit of time to tell you what this is all about a little more directly. So, first of all, ExtraLife. What is that? ExtraLife is it's a very known within the gaming community. It's a very known fundraising event for the Children's Miracle Network. Now, I think in different states that means something different. For us in Connecticut, in the United States, that means the Connecticut Children's Hospital. I think for other states, it probably means other hospital networks. But the point is to raise money for children's hospitals to help save lives. It's a great charity. Obviously, it's a great mission. And ExtraLife is the name of our program that we embrace. It's a program that's kind of specifically tailored for the gaming community, and not just tabletop games, which obviously we represent, but also video gaming space. It's probably even bigger in the video gaming space. Now, ExtraLife, I think it's about 7 years that they've been doing this, year over year. And typically what happens is they hold a whole slew of events in the fall each year. And one of the years, about 2-3 years ago, Mike Boucher, my friend, and I, we did team up and we created a chapter or a team for ExtraLife, because there's teams all over the place. Anyone can create a team. We created a team and we raised a little bit of money, and we had our fall event, and it was in the middle of a bunch of conventions because it's convention season. And we didn't do it up very big, but it was fun. We loved what we did, and I'm going to tell you how we ran it and how ours is special. We wanted to do more of it. We wanted to do it again. We wanted to do it bigger, but there were some challenges. So what were some of those challenges for us? Number one, the fall time frame that I mentioned. ExtraLife as I don't know what to call them, an institution, a body, a nonprofit probably, whatever the foundation is of ExtraLife, they tend to push their event in the fall each year. But it's a year long. You can run your own, each team can run their own events at any time. I don't think I fully realized that at first, how it worked. They will host some big events in the fall, and that's unavoidable, and that's fine. But for us, we can't really participate in that when it's smack in the middle of Essen, Germany, Essenspiel in Germany, or Gen Con in Indianapolis, and a bunch of PAX Unplugged in Philadelphia. These all happen in the fall and early winter, and it's just too busy a time. So for us, we are going to, obviously, we are now fully in, and we're going to be running our own events annually, and we will run them in the spring. So our upcoming event, which we're super excited about, is in the spring, in March, and specifically March 26th and 27th, that weekend. So in about a month and a half, Mike Boucher and I will be teaming up, and we'll explain our event and what we're doing, and that is coming up in March. So we're avoiding the fall entirely. Our events will be in the spring. Number two challenge for us is, I thought there was more of not a requirement, but kind of like the spirit of what it's all about is running a 24-hour marathon gaming event. Like, you start at 9 at night and you go until 9 the following night, or 9 in the morning to 9 in the morning. And probably many of the younger teams that are out there, the video game crowd, that's probably what they do. they do those 24-hour marathons. I did that when I was younger. I did rockathons and dance-a-thons and all those kinds of things. Can't do it anymore. So I'm too old. But what Mike and I came up with was this alternate angle that for us, we're like, okay, well, if we want, because we really want to do the fundraising, we care about the mission and the spirit of what Extra Life stands for, what could we do that's special? And what we came up with was this unique angle where for the duration of our event, we will play only cooperative games. In the spirit of saving lives, we will play, in our case, tabletop cooperative games. I suppose if there's a video game out there that Mike and I are both into that's cooperative, maybe we'll pull that into the weekend somehow. But for us, the spirit, the kind of commitment that we're making is we will run this event, and we're going to run it for 2 full days, not overnight. We're not doing that. But from a Saturday morning till Sunday night, we will do nothing but cooperative gaming in the spirit of saving lives. So those were kind of the 2 challenges that we experienced a couple years ago. We said we really want to get back into this and do it right and do it for real. This is what we're doing. We're really excited about what this can mean for us. And we're already having fun fundraising and starting to post pictures of all of our different cooperative games that we're looking forward to doing. So now let's talk about some of the other things we're going to be doing. I mentioned we're going to be doing spring events, and the upcoming one is March 26th to 27th. We're going to be doing cooperative only. We are also going to live stream everything we do. Now, we're going to have different guests coming in at different times. It's not just going to be Mike and I. My wife will join. My daughter will join. Our friends will join. We have Bonnie. We have Darren. We have Tim. My partner Darren on Phase Shift. So we have a bunch of people that will come in. Some of them may end up joining the team officially and raising their own money, which of course contributes to the team and the overall greater good. It's really exciting to just see everyone. As soon as we started posting little tidbits about this, a lot of people came out of the woodwork and were just really excited to somehow be a part of this. So really exciting. I basically have retrofit my entire lower level here at the house to become Phase Shift Lair. So I've got now a real board gaming table for the first time in 12 years being in the industry. I'm now equipped with it's from boardgametables.com. So we have their Jasper table, the long version. Bunch of new shelves and decorations and everything, and some really good camera equipment to do real live streaming, multi-camera, top down, the whole 9 yards. So we're really excited about being able to put all that to the test, and we will live stream each game. They'll be on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, just like this video that you're watching right now is. And we look forward to people joining us, commenting, tell us where our strategies are wrong and what we're doing wrong. It's just going to be a lot of fun. We also have some other things that we'll start throwing into those live streams, which we'll talk about next. We're also going to be just rambling, talking about our favorite games, talking about what we're most excited about. We have a large library of cooperative games at this point. I think Mike and I pooled together and figured out that we have upwards of 30 cooperative games that we play and love. We're not going to probably be able to play all of those in those 2 days, but we'll talk about which ones are our favorites, what the different mechanics are. You'll actually see, if you haven't already, I've been posting every day like a different game from the library and talking about like Fuji. We actually just played it recently, so it was top of mind. It was fresh in my mind. It's a very strange cooperative game. It has some of the most unique mechanics that are very, very difficult. And it's a little disconnected from the theme, but that doesn't matter. The theme of running away from a volcano that's erupting. The mechanics kind of don't have anything to do with that, but that's okay. It's still an awesome puzzle. It's very complicated to try to figure out what the right decision is, and you'll get to see some of this stuff live. And we'll talk about what our top gaming experiences are and what we're looking forward to and all that kinds of stuff. Another thing that we will do, I'm not sure exactly what times of each day, the Saturday and the Sunday, but we will have giveaways. So I have a few extra copies of Dice Hospital. Seemed like the perfect time to do some giveaways for this game, Dice Hospital, in the spirit of helping children's hospitals. We have a couple extra copies of this that we are going to give away throughout the course of the weekend. We'll probably do a drawing based on all of the donors, so you have to be somebody who donated to what we're doing, to the cause. And you can donate on Facebook. We have an event out there on Facebook, or on ExtraLife. You can search for Phase Shift Games. I'll talk about that more in a second. But anyway, if you've donated to the cause, then you can you'll be entered into the drawing, and we'll give away a couple copies of Dice Hospital. And we'll do the drawing live on one of, or a couple of the streams. We'll probably do one or two each day. So as we get closer, we'll talk about how those logistics will work. But that's going to be really cool. And that is, those are contributed by my company, Phase Shift Games. We bought a bunch of copies for resale, and these are going to be made available now through this. Great game from Alley Cat Games, who we have a great relationship with, and looking forward to giving those away. Okay, so how can you get involved? Hopefully people watching here are interested in what we're doing and why we're doing it. How can you get involved? Now, there's two primary ways. Number one is the obvious one. This is a charity fundraiser for children. Join the fundraiser. Donate to the cause. If you're friends with me on Facebook, I don't know if the event shows up if you're not friends with me, but if you're friends with me on Facebook, you can see the fundraiser if you just come to my section, my page. And you'll see the fundraiser right there. You click donate, it goes straight into ExtraLife. Or you can go to ExtraLife. Is it extralife.com? It is extra-life.org. So not extralife.com. I don't know what that is. Probably some video game. Extra-life.org. And then if you search, you'll find, if you search for Phase Shift Games, that's the team name officially. Our program is called the Children's Charity Co-op, but you'll find us there, and you can donate straight through extra-life.org. I will also attach the links directly into this very video. If you're watching it live, it'll be posted to the video afterwards. You can check it out from there. Okay, so what else can you do? If you are interested, if you're a gamer and you love the idea of what we're doing, playing nothing but cooperative games for this particular weekend, or any weekend that's in the vicinity is fine, you can join our team officially. It's an open team, so we have a roster. Mike and I would be happy to have others join us. It's really simple. This ExtraLife platform is awesome. You're simply going to join the roster. You're going to specify how much your target is that you want to raise. Put it in as $100 or something, something low. Or if you think you can raise $1,000, awesome. Whatever. Pick a number that makes sense. 50, 100, 250, whatever you feel comfortable with. That, between my family and friends, I think I can bring in that amount. And then all you do, you just join the team, and then there's a button right there that says hook it up to Facebook. You press the button, it automatically publishes it to your Facebook page. You could probably do the same thing for Twitter and other platforms that you may be on. Really simple, and it just gets the word out there, and now you're going to attract a different audience to contribute to what you're fundraising, and it all goes back to the same, we're one team on ExtraLife, and that is the Phase Shift Games team. The program's called Children's Charity Co-op, so if you raise anything, it all benefits the team. We get credit, and of course, there's a little fun competition between the different ExtraLife teams as to who can raise how much. Doesn't matter. All that matters is we're raising money for a tremendous cause, and we're saving kids' lives. That's what this is all about. So we're gonna have some fun doing it. We're gonna get a bunch of friends together, play some great games. We're gonna live stream. We're gonna do some giveaways. We're gonna talk and have a great time. That is the gist of it. If there's any questions, reach out to me anytime. You know that I'm always available and very transparent with all this stuff. So reach out to me directly through Facebook or support@phaseshiftgames.com if you want to email in, or our website has a contact form right on it, www.phaseshiftgames.com. Everything's Phase Shift Games. And on behalf of Mike and I, who are co-captaining this effort, thank you so much for your interest. Thanks for being a part of it in whatever capacity you're interested in. And we look forward to chatting with you more and seeing how this goes. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye-bye.